Imagine the scenario. You are driving a rental or perhaps a friend's car for the first time, and your fuel light comes on. You pull into a petrol station. Now you are sitting there staring at the pump, trying to remember which side the fuel cap is actually on. The thing is, you never had to guess, really. There is a tiny arrow, easily missed, right next to the fuel pump icon on your dash that's been telling you the answer all along. Is it a random design detail? An old dashboard layout leftover? It was actually added deliberately by one particular person to resolve a problem almost every driver has run into. Welcome to Common Things Hidden Histories. Today we're going to tell you what the little arrow next to your fuel gauge means. Here's the way it works. Actually, that little arrow indicates the side of the car the fuel cap is on. If the arrow is pointing to the left, the fuel door is on the left side of the vehicle. If it points right, it is on the right. That sounds almost too simple to be useful, but it solves a real problem. Car manufacturers don't all put the fuel cap on the same side, and most drivers have no consistent way of remembering which side their particular car uses, especially in a rental or a new car. But here's the intriguing part. This feature wasn't always standard. For years, drivers had to guess or awkwardly pull up on one side of the pump, uncertain whether it would work. An arrow, reportedly introduced by a Ford engineer named Jim Moylan in the 1980s, was added after Ford began sharing a limited number of vehicle platforms across multiple models that had fuel doors on different sides. Rather than leaving drivers scratching their heads, he proposed a simple, hardly noticeable solution, a single arrow icon that would quietly solve the problem permanently. And once other manufacturers saw how cheap and effective this fix was, it slowly became an unofficial industry standard, eventually appearing on dashboards across almost every car brand on the road today, all without any driver ever needing an instruction manual to understand it. So, the next time you find yourself behind the wheel of a new vehicle, simply observe that small arrow, and you will never again have to guess which side of the pump to approach. If you enjoyed this video uncovering this hidden history, be sure to like it and subscribe to Common Things, Concealed Histories, so you never miss the next one.